Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
That's Kendrick Lamar. That was another diss record that was released over the weekend. So many records released over the weekend.
So many. I was like, both of them dropped albums. Okay.
Pretty much. We'll talk about it in front page, meaning the rumors, and I'm sure we'll open up the phone lines. But let's get in some front page news. Now, over the weekend, Cleveland beat Orlando 106-94, so Cleveland advances to the next round. And tonight, the Knicks takes on the Pacers at 6 p.m., I believe, right? There's two games. I think there's a 6 and a 9 p.m., so we'll definitely watch that. Now, there was a car that crashed into the White House. They said he was going 120 miles per hour, and the driver died.
A man was killed in a deadly crash outside the White House. According to the U.S. Secret Service, a man driving a car at a high rate of speed crashed into an outer security barrier. He was pronounced dead at the scene. So far, the man's name has not been released. The Secret Service is now investigating the crash.
I know there's barriers, and I know the gates are supposed to be hard to get into, but I just feel like if a car is going that fast, he should have been disabled, shot, blown up way before he got to them gates. That's what I would think, right?
Yeah.
That's the president's house, right?
Yeah.
All right, and then speaking of ex-president Donald Trump, he's back in court today.
She was Donald Trump's most trusted aide.
Where's Hope Hicks? The great Hope Hicks.
And today on the witness stand, Hope Hicks taking the jury back to the final weeks of the 2016 campaign and the release of the explosive Access Hollywood tape, Trump bragging about groping women.
When you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Hicks testified the tape left her a little stunned. She said she knew immediately it would be a massive story, a damaging development to the campaign, and a crisis. The jury saw a video Trump recorded trying to contain the damage.
I said it. I was wrong. And I apologize.
Prosecutors say the damage control didn't end there, that Trump quickly directed a $130,000 hush payment to former porn star Stormy Daniels so voters wouldn't hear about their alleged affair. Michael Cohen, Trump's fixer at the time, wired the money and was later reimbursed by Trump, who prosecutors charge illegally falsified business records to make it look like an ordinary legal expense. Today, Hicks testified Trump told her Cohen paid Daniels on his own, out of the kindness of his own heart. But she didn't believe it.
Well, that was Friday, and they're back in court today. So we'll see what happens with Donald Trump. They said over 120, I guess, pieces of proof they supplied already in court. So that's a lot. What up, Charlamagne?
Yo, what's happening?
Yeah, we're just talking about Donald Trump back in court today.
I wasn't paying no attention. I just walked in. Hey, Orlando Airport got the most terrible airport in the history of airports. Y'all ever flew out of Orlando Airport?
No, I didn't know you had to go
my
to
God.
Florida. What happened?
It's just terrible. It's just a terrible,
You know, if you go
airport.
all the way to the end, they got pre-check and clear, and now the new
I got all of that.
You
But
got the new digital ID?
What?
It's digital ID.
My whole thing with the whole pre-check thing, right? Pre-check
Everybody
is-
got it now, though.
Exactly.
Clear,
Pre-check is longer.
everybody got it.
Yesterday when I went to Orlando Airport, it was quicker to go through the regular line than go through pre-check, because pre-check was so packed.
Yeah, they got this new thing called digital ID that you could do it where they take a picture of you beforehand, so all you got to do is just go show your eyes or put your fingers and go.
I don't know if they got that in Orlando yet. Orlando seems a little bit archaic than other airports. Shout out to Orlando, though. I love Orlando, but boy, your airport is trash.
And then it's always packed because most people are flying from Disney. They're going to Disney
Lord have
vacation, so it's
mercy.
always packed. There's always a bunch of kids. There's always strollers. That's Orlando for
If
you.
you find yourself in line just bonding with bonding with people, and you're bonding with white people, because white folks is like, this is the most terrible airport in the history of airports. And you're like, yes, it is the most terrible airport in the history of airports. I'm like, fine, I'm glad we can find some common ground on something, Mr. White Man in Florida.
All right. Well, that is front page news. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up right now. Let us know. Let us know how your weekend was. If you had a great weekend, if it was horrible, whatever it was.
You know, it was
800.
Chris Brown's birthday. It was Chris Brown's birthday yesterday.
You said that yesterday in the group chat twice, and everybody ignored you
Nobody
twice.
said anything.
I was like, I saw it the first time. I was like, okay, all right. I know Jess is a Chris Brown fan.
Nobody
Then she
said
said it again
nothing.
later. She said it again later with a meme and everything. And I said, Jess, they ignored you the first time. All right. What were you trying to get everybody to say?
Happy birthday.
Just happy birthday, or just be like, oh my God, how old he turned? He turned 35.
I was like, damn.
Get it off your chest. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
All right. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast
That
Club.
Family Matters record hard, and I don't even like
It
waffle
is.
colored Negroes. So you know I'm objective.
Let's get in some front page news.
Okay. If I can admit a light skinned person other than Steph Curry did good, that means something.
Well, Chris Brown did good in his rap battle.
I don't give it up for him either.
Oh, my
To
goodness.
Chris.
And
He did good. Don't try to do that.
all right, let's start off with sports. Cleveland beat Orlando 106-94, and tonight the Knicks take on the Pacers. Now, this weekend was the fight. Did you guys watch the fight?
You're damn right. I watched Canelo and Mongaya.
What do you think about the fight? I didn't see the fight.
It went about the way I thought it was going to go. Like, I Mongaya is tough, but I knew that he couldn't outclass Canelo Alvarez. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Canelo dropped him. That's the first time Mongaya ever got dropped, ever, in a fight.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, let's jump into it fast. Just want to tell you, New York City suspends body cam use for corrections officers. That's because one of the captains had it on and it caught fire. So because of that, they are actually taking 3,500 body cams off of the officers until that problem is being fixed.
Jesus Christ. So what's going to happen in the meantime, in between time, while they getting all these cameras fixed?
Right.
Well, they said it's going to take about 1 or 2 weeks to check to see what the problem was. But they're removing all the body cameras.
So people are going to be getting their ass kicked for 1 or 2 weeks without nobody seeing nothing. Damn.
Now, also, we got to talk about this man arrested after allegedly trying to shoot a pastor, but the gun jammed.
Pastor Glenn Germany was in the middle of delivering a message to his congregation when a man suddenly jumped up and pointed a gun directly at him. The entire ordeal captured on camera, and we do have that video tonight, but we do need to warn that the video may be disturbing to watch.
And God had chose.
This video was taken inside Jesus' Dwelling Place Church in North Braddock Sunday morning. The church live streamed its sermons and captured the moment a man pulled out a gun and aimed directly at Pastor Glenn Germany. That gun jamming.
I'm thankful to God that I'm still here because he definitely pulled the trigger.
What happened? Drake told the man that the pastor was really his child's father? Or maybe Kendrick told the man the pastor was a pedophile. What happened? Which one happened?
It has nothing to do with either of them.
What happened?
God saved that pastor's life.
Hey, you know what's so funny about that video? That lady is in the video going, Jesus. Like she really calling for Jesus. Like, Jesus. Jesus showed up, though.
He jammed that gun.
He definitely jammed that gun.
Jesus showed up. You hear me?
That's right. And lastly, we just got to talk
about... But really,
they
didn't give a reason? He just tried to kill the pastor?
He didn't give a reason. He said he stood up and tried to shoot him.
Damn. There got to be a reason.
They got to talk to him.
Crazy's crazy sometimes. And then we got to talk about Connecticut now. Over the weekend in Connecticut, there was a tanker fire. Tanker carrying gasoline caught fire. There was a bridge that it was on and actually burnt the bridge pretty bad. So the whole 95 was shut down. In that area of Connecticut. It was Norwalk, Connecticut, so people couldn't make deliveries. It was pretty disgusting. They said traffic was like 2-3 hours long, but they just got the bridge reopened.
Good news this morning for commuters who drive one of the busiest stretches of highway in the country. The northbound lanes of I-95 in Norwalk, Connecticut have reopened just days after a fiery tanker crash shut everything down. The southbound lanes do remain closed, but officials say they hope to have the entire interstate reopened in time for the Monday morning commute.
Yeah, it's videos like circulating around that. It was crazy. It looked so bad. It didn't even look like it would be open today.
Yeah, they got it open though.
Yeah, so that's good.
They got it open. All right. Well, that is front page news. Now let's open up the phone lines. Let's have a discussion. 800-585-1051. Of course, we're talking Drake and Kendrick. They got pretty low.
They went to hell on each other.
They went to hell.
And we know in rap beefs, rap feuds, people do the limbo. And most of the time it's all about who goes to hell first. But I don't think I've ever seen two individuals go to hell on each other the way Drake and Kendrick went to hell on each other.
Yeah.
Not that I can recall.
Yeah, it's usually it's I'm better than you, you're better than me, or whatever it may be. It's based in facts.
I mean, it's based in your opinion, but it's based on a skill level. But even when you talk about some of the lowest that we've seen, whether
like
it's
who?
Jay-Z saying he slept with Nas' baby mom, or
that's
Tupac,
allegedly true.
Well, whatever, or Tupac saying he slept with Faith.
That's allegedly true.
Yes, but the only difference is only time gossip like that can fly is when you telling me what you did. Right. I effed your woman. I beat you up. You know what I mean? That's when it's okay. But when you throwing these type of accusations around, like, oh, this person is a pedophile, and that person beats their wife, and this person's child is really his man's girl. Like, that's some Real House Husbands of hip hop stuff.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
But it's worse because it's like, I get it. You might not like somebody we battling, right? But do you want to ruin that man's career where he can't make money, he can't go on the road, he can't get endorsements, he can't do none of that because of some lies they said? Because nobody cares about the truth.
Hey, crush your enemy totally, right? That's what they
Are we
saying.
enemies in rap battle? This is rap battle.
Well, when
really don't like him.
Yeah, when you start laying stuff like this out on both sides, it ain't no coming back
no
from that.
reconciliation.
You ain't piecing that up later.
Well, Jay and Nas pieced it up.
But they didn't take it to hell on each other like this. Not to me anyway. They went to hell on each other, Kendrick and Drake.
Well, we'll take your phone calls when we come back. Let's discuss 800-585-1051. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.